Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another ultra rare Class B Plus motorhome from Parkway RV Center. Had a lot of requests for another one of these after my last video of one. So here it is, 2002 Dynamax Carri-Go. This is a smaller one. It's a 2350 model number. It's 23 feet long, bumper to bumper. It's got 47,000 miles, 47,874 to be exact. Excellent condition, folks. If you can drive a pickup truck, if you can drive an SUV, you can drive this motorhome without any problem. Very, very nice and clean motorhome. It's got mid-2016 tires on it that look brand new, so you're not going to have to worry about tires for several years. You know, these are all fiberglass exterior, very clean. Now, of course, it is a 2002, so you've got a little bit of fading on the stripes, a little bit of cracking on the decals, which is normal for this age motorhome, but the interior is about as clean as you could ever ask a 2002 model to be. 23 feet long, so, I mean, folks, this is only 2 foot longer than your average full-size pickup truck, so you can drive and park this one with ease. 5,000-pound hitch on the back. It's got a 4 kW Onan generator, 312 hours on it, that's it. 6.8 liter Triton V10, 305 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. Gives this thing plenty of power. I mean, this little thing's like a sports car of RVs. They put that same motor in a 40-foot bus or a 40-foot Class A. Looking around, like I said, just besides the typical fading of the stripes, which you can probably get new stripes or have those repainted, it's in nice condition. Roof looks great. Got the Max Air vent covers on the roof. Like I said, tires look brand new. They're less than 2 years old. Dash air's ice cold, and what's really neat about this size motorhome, folks, is that dash air will pretty much keep the entire motorhome comfortable in the majority of the weather that you drive it through. You know, it's aerodynamic. Doesn't have that cab over sticking out over your hood, so that's not a Class C, it's a Class B plus. It's got a dually rear end, so it doesn't sway when you're driving down the road when you get around trucks and going up mountains and crosswinds and things like that. E350 one-ton chassis, plenty big enough for this size motorhome. Got the power step, crank out awning. Let's look inside this little Carri-Go. Like it's been the Florida Keys a little bit, which I've been there myself quite a few times. A great place to go. As we step inside, folks, let me tell you something before we go in. This interior, you'll have to remind yourself this is a 2002 because it is so clean. You feel like you're in one that's several years newer. Let's look inside. We did have the carpets replaced because obviously after 16 years they needed it. They weren't stained, they were just, you know, worn down a little bit. But the carpets are brand new. The upholstery is immaculate. I mean, there's no smoke odors, no pet odors. You know, I'm a tall guy, I'm 6'4". I can stand up in this thing without any problem. Up here in the front cab, we just drove this unit 550 miles here. No check engine lights, it did great. Everything's factory up here. There's no burn holes anywhere. This is a nice motorhome. Power windows, power locks, tilt cruise, factory CD, ice cold dash air. Dash looks good. Heated power mirrors. Windshield looks good. I mean, you know, there's no excuses for it. This is a nice motorhome, folks. It really is. Look up top, you've got an entertainment center, got a little Samsung flat screen TV somebody's added to it. Looks pretty new, got plenty of lighting. Swivel chair, your table booth makes a bed, so you can sleep up to, you know, 2 adults, 2 kids, or probably 3 adults. You know, on paper I know it says 4, but that little table booth is not going to sleep 2 full-size adults. But you do have your bed in the back. All solid cabinets, folks. These were actually pretty high-end units when they were new, so these aren't a cheap brand by no means. You got a roof air. Got a side kitchen. You got a stove top. That's a microwave and a convection oven. It's clean as can be. Obviously hasn't been cooked in much, because those eyes, obviously looking at them, you can't clean those eyes to make them look like that, folks. Once they've been cooked in several times, those eyes get discolored and it doesn't look like those have ever been used. Sink looks good. Got a nice size refrigerator, and this is a two-way, so it'll run off gas or electric, and it's already getting cold. Stationary bed. Let me tell you something, folks. In this style motorhome, if you drop below 23 foot, you're going to lose that stationary bed. So if you're looking for a small motorhome with a stationary bed, this is as small as you're going to be able to get and still have this, unless you give up a bathroom or a kitchen or something like that. Overhead, like I said, these plenty of overhead storage. Big closet over here. You've got a privacy curtain that lets out to separate the bedroom from the rest of the RV. Rear corner bathroom. This is what I call the time saver option, because you can do it all at once, but it's called a wet bath. And the whole bathroom's a shower. So you actually got a decent sized shower, especially if you're a big guy like me. And that's pretty cool. They got a little thing to put your toilet paper in so it doesn't get wet when you take a shower. So you've got the whole shower. It's got a 6-gallon quick recovery DSI water heater. You just push a button, it lights itself. Headliner, of course, all throughout the entire motorhome. Shows no water stains, no sagging. I mean, this is as clean as a motorhome as you could ask for. I mean, like I said, folks, I've got 2010 model motorhomes on the lot that aren't as clean as this 2002. I mean, this is a nice motorhome. This is the original vinyl linoleum, and you can see it's not discolored in any shape, form, or fashion. All the drawers and cabinets work great. I mean, this has been a well cared for motorhome. Got a comfortable mattress here in the back. It's a full-size bed. So definitely, for those of you who are looking for a small motorhome, you couldn't ask one on the inside to be any cleaner. I know the only thing you can pick on this thing is, like I said, like I pointed out on the outside, it's got some striping and decals cracking. But other than that, I mean, you can't pick this thing at all on the inside. Anyway, folks, this is a nice unit. We've got two different options to buy this motorhome. As many of you know, we have option A and option B. Option A is a price that attracted you to this ad to begin with, and that is $24,900. That price is haggle-free firm. It includes a low mileage 2002 Dynamax 2310 Carri-Go. After purchase, because this is, besides putting the carpet in, this is how it came in, folks. After purchase, my RV techs are going to put this in line in the shop, and when it gets to its space, we're going to go through this thing. We're going to make sure we've got a very extensive checklist. If you want a copy of that checklist of everything, of all the systems that we inspect for the price you pay, then contact our sales department. They'll be happy to send you over a copy of it. Anything on that list that may not function is repaired at no additional cost to you before you pick it up or before we deliver it. And after it's been through service, my service manager will call you, set an appointment to come in and get your walkthrough. And what it is, the tech that checked it out is actually going to spend some time with you, show you how to operate everything, show you what all the switches do, how to hook up at the campground. He'll tell you anything he had to do to repair it. And you can record him with your cell phone or video camera, however you want to do it. And basically, when you leave here, you'll know how to operate everything on this motorhome. That's included for that $24,900 price. Plus, you get a starter kit with all your camping essentials. You get a 30-day temporary tag good anywhere in the country. You get a year of free camping at select RV resorts nationwide. Tremendous positive feedback from the people that have taken advantage of that since we started offering it a few months ago. Beautiful RV resorts. There's several of them nationwide that you can go to. It's free. No, there's no service charge, none of that stuff for the first year. You get up to 21 nights total, up to 7 nights at a time. In fact, there's one in Florida that I'm planning on checking out here in a few months. So, and that's included with the purchase. And when I go and check it out, I'll be sure to give you some feedback on it too. That's included at the $24,900. And like I said, you get the starter kit, instructional DVDs, and more. Now, that's a haggle-free firm price because, folks, and I know some of you are going to look up the NADA and says, hey, NADA says, folks, let me tell you something about NADA. NADA does not buy and sell used RVs. We do. I gladly pay thousands and thousands more than the retail value for a small motorhome like this. Supply and demand, NADA doesn't take into account supply and demand. When there are 1,000 buyers looking for a motorhome, this exact same type motorhome, and there's only 100 of them available, that book value is worthless because they're going to pay more. The dealer has to pay more because they're in such high demand. I mean, we haven't used an NADA book buying these things in years because they're worthless. The only thing NADA guides is good for, folks, is if you're going to finance an RV, you need to see what the bank will loan on it. That doesn't mean that's the value of the RV. That just tells you what the bank will loan on it. And, of course, you know, you can't buy these things for book anywhere close to book. And if you try to buy one of these for under book value or NADA value, folks, you'll be looking for years. You'll never find it. And while everybody else that was started looking the same time you did have already bought theirs, have been enjoying it, using it. And that's just the way it is, folks. You know, I had a Winnebago Rialta a few weeks ago. I had a $10,000 NADA. I had it for $27,900. I had people calling me, wanted to know what was wrong with it, which was absolutely nothing because they said everybody else that has those wants $40,000 for it. And they thought $27,900 was either a typo on my part or something was wrong with it, like it was wrecked or rebuilt. But it wasn't, folks. You know, you can't go by NADA value on these small motorhomes. Now, you know, a lot of the bigger ones, if they're a late model, yeah, you can go buy them. But, you know, even on the older model motorhomes, the big diesels, you can't go buy a book on those either. Because we can never buy them for that. You know, we can go to every wholesale auction in the country, go to every dealer in the country, buy wholesale from them. We would never be able to touch them for what the NADA says the retail value is worth. So it's just like these little motorhomes right here, folks. You know, you cannot, you just can't buy them for book. If you could, you know, if you could buy these things, if I could even buy them for the retail value, folks, I'd have them lined up and down in my entire lot, but I can't find them. And matter of fact, this one for $24,900, the phone is going to ring off the hooks. And that's the haggle-free price, folks. If you want those, like the checkout, the inspection, the walkthrough, all that's included for $24,900. Now, I will discount the price if you do option B. And option B saves us time and money. We save you time and money. Option B is you buy the motorhome just like it says, just like it shows in the video. You know, you don't get an inspection. You don't get a walkthrough demonstration. You don't get free camping. You do get a starter kit. You do get instructional DVDs. And you do get a 30-day drive-out tag. Because you got to have a way to get it home, folks. And we will discount this unit if we don't have to perform those services. Just contact our sales department. They'll give you an option B price. But understand that option B means as is. As is, where is, good with the bad. And I don't see any bad on it, but then again, I haven't put water on it. I haven't turned the propane on, any of that stuff. So definitely, or put the awning out or anything like that. Now, I'm not expecting you to make a decision on how to buy this motorhome based on my video. Like with any used vehicle, folks, you really need to come look at it because it is 16 years old. You need to come look at it. You need to test drive it. If you let us know you're coming, we'll run the generator or we'll plug it into power, have the fridge on, the air on, all that good stuff. And you can do your own inspection. And after you look at it, inspect it, drive it, you can decide then if you want to do option A or B. You don't have to make that decision based on the video. So, but in order to do that, you got to call us, let us know you're coming, which is a good practice with any used vehicle. You never assume it's online, it's going to be in stock. It could have a deposit on it, it could already be sold. Always best to call ahead before driving any distance to come look in person to make sure the unit you're coming to look at is still available for sale and it doesn't have a deposit on it. And don't call a week before you come down, folks. Call right before you're going to leave the house. Because, you know, you tell my guys a week, you know, hey, I'm going to come down a week from now. Well, folks, they talk to, we get a couple of hundred sales calls in a day. I mean, these guys don't remember a week from now that they talk to you, that they were supposed to call you if this thing's sold. They've got no way of knowing that or remembering that. So always wait and call right before you leave to come down here, like within an hour, or the night before. That way, there's no surprises for either one of us when you get here. And if you give us that at least a day's notice, we'll have it plugged into power, have the generator running, etc., and you can do your own inspection on it. I promise you, folks, this thing is every bit as nice and clean in person as it is in the video. In fact, I strongly believe that the first person that can buy this motorhome will buy it. And these small motorhomes, folks, even for us as a dealer, they cost us more money. You pay for that small convenience. And as a matter of fact, you can buy a Class A, a good-sized Class A for what this thing costs. But this is a whole lot easier to drive, park, and use in a Class A. Perfect couples motorhome, perfect for a long trip, something that, you and your significant other can spend some time in, not get cabin fever, be comfortable for two people to use for a weekend or even a cross-country trip. You'll like the power that V10's got, especially if you've got mountains, or especially if you're going to tow a vehicle behind you to drive when you get there. You got a 5,000-pound hitch, which will cover pretty much any vehicle you want to put behind it, as far as a runaround vehicle when you get there. Give us a call, folks. I mean, and I'm trying to show you all the different angles, because there's literally, I see no signs of water damage or water stains anywhere in this motorhome. I mean, there's no wrinkled panels, there's no soft spots. This has been a well cared for motorhome. It really has. It's going to make somebody a great RV. These things new. I can sell you this one, and you can pay for it free and clear for less than what if you'd bought this thing brand new, and as soon as you drove it off the lot, you lost 33% of whatever good deal you think you just got on it on a new one. As soon as you drove it off the new dealer's lot, you lost 33% of what you just paid for it. And you can buy this one for less than what you would lose on a brand new one as soon as you drive it off the lot. And the bad thing about that, folks, if you'd bought this thing brand new and financed it, the value of your RV shot down 33%, but your payoff sure didn't. So you still owe what you paid for new on a used RV, and you're 30 grand upside down in 5 minutes. It's sad, but it's true. It happens every day. Never buy a new RV, folks, unless you've got money to burn, because that's the only way that you can justify buying a new one. If money's no object to you, you don't care to lose 30, 40 grand, then by all means go buy a new one. Something like this, folks, in the condition it's in right now, it's got under 50,000 miles, which is very low miles for a small motorhome. People drive these more than the big ones. I mean, they jump in these for day trips to go to the ball field, for barbecues, tailgating events, and, state parks or whatever, or weekend trips. So generally, these have more miles than a big Class A, so to find one with only 47,000 miles is pretty rare. And to find one in this good a condition, 312 hours on the generator, it's obviously nowhere near worn out. So this is something that somebody's going to travel to buy. I've got I did a Class B van the other day. I've already sold it, but I've got people from Washington wanting to buy it, California, willing to travel 2,000 and 3,000 miles to buy these small RVs, because nobody has them, folks, and especially for the price I'm selling them for. So $24,900, option A, haggle free, or contact us for a haggle free option B price. We do take trades. Doesn't matter to us as far as the price is concerned. If you're paying cash, financing, trade, or a combination of the three, it's all the same to us. It's all cash to us. We don't, we, instead of pricing this thing $34,900 and going back and forth negotiating for days, we learned a long time ago the easiest way to sell a used vehicle. Nobody likes haggling. Everybody's attracted to price. We look online, we look at what these things are bringing, we beat everybody's price. And we have one of the lowest, if not the lowest price on a 2002 Carri-Go 2310 with under 50,000 miles on the internet in this kind of condition. It's got almost new tires on it. I mean, it's going to be checked out, ready to go. And like I said, folks, we do all that for one of the lowest prices on the internet. So definitely We learned a long time ago that people don't like games. We don't like games. We just put our best price out there because, you know, if this thing was priced the same as everybody else's, you wouldn't be attracted to it. But you see that lower price, that's lower than everybody else's, you're attracted to it. So that's the price, folks. No commission salespeople, no games, no gimmicks. You know, no extra fees. We're not like these other RV dealerships you go to. You make your deal, they sit you down to do the paperwork, and suddenly here come thousands of dollars in dock fees and prep fees and processing fees and setup fees and all these other fees they come up with, processing fees, freight fees, and more. Well, you know, you don't have to worry about that, folks. I like the way it's all completely fiberglass wall in this bathroom. But you don't have to worry about that. There's no surprises. $24.9 is the haggle-free out-the-door price, plus sales tax. If you're a Georgia resident, since we are the oldest independently owned, licensed, bonded, and insured RV dealer in the entire state of Georgia, and one of the oldest ones nationwide, you do have to pay sales tax, or what the state of Georgia calls TAVT tax. Just like you would, and of course, you know, you buy from for sale by owner in Georgia, you buy from a dealer, you still have to pay the same tax amount. That doesn't change. Or if you're out of state, like most of our buyers are, you will pay your state's sales tax rate, whatever that might be, when you tag and title this motorhome at your local DMV office in your home state. You do get a 30-day nationwide drive-out tag, good anywhere in the country. That's included for either option A or B price. Other dealers charge you $100, $150 for that tag. We don't charge you a cent, and more. So give us a call if you're interested, folks. We're family owned and operated for over 50 years, and you know, we sell almost 600 used RVs a year. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can see our entire inventory on our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. You can chat with one of our RV operators, you know, if you didn't want to call us from our website. You can email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Of course, always the best and quickest way to get service is to call us at 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Also, for those of you who go to our website and visit it regularly to see all of our inventory, we have decided to upgrade our website. It's going to take about a month. I'm going to leave the old side up so you got something to look at but you're going to be very, very impressed. We're spending a lot of money on this new website. We're going to have a lot of cool interactive features that you usually only see at the big dealers' websites. And I'm hoping, I can't wait to be able to show it to you here in the next month. It's going to take about 30 days. I just signed the contract this morning, so it's definitely going to be more user-friendly, going to have some more interactive features, and going to be something unique. So definitely check that out here in the next month, or check out our current website, parkwayrvcenter.com. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions at all, call us, email us, chat with us on the website. No lack of ways to contact us. If you say you can't get a hold of us, that's because you didn't try. Because there are plenty of ways to contact us. You can message us on Facebook. You can call our after-hours sales number, which is 423-605-6747. To let us know if we can help. Like I said, visit our website regularly to see all of our current inventory. We've got a lot of nice stuff, folks. Got some great prices. People travel thousands of miles every week to buy from us. And let me tell you something, 50 years in business, if that's not a true testimony to how we treat our customers and what kind of money we can save you, I don't know what else is. Because trust me, in this highly competitive industry, you don't stay in business for half a century unless you're doing two things, selling nice units and selling them for the right price. And that's exactly what we do. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Oh, forgot to mention, folks, we do have nationwide delivery available. Financing is available with approved credit and down payment, which because of, like I was saying earlier, the NADA, you probably will have to pay quite a bit more down than the normal 10%. So keep that in mind, or we can work with your own bank or credit union to secure financing. Whichever option works best for you folks. We're not like other dealers. We don't mark interest rates up. You know, we can say we try to get you in this thing as low as possible interest rate as possible for your particular credit. And all financing is with approved credit and down payment again. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you soon in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.